Hello everyone, Justin from Geriatric Punk. Today we're out in the garage working on a 70 Nova that I traded a motorcycle for a few years ago. There she is. Not too bad. She's got a little cancer on the passenger side and driver's side floor. There a lot of cancer on the driver's side. Oh. And then we've got just a little bit back there on the quarters on both sides. Otherwise, this car is immaculate. The rockers and all of the, underneath the car and trunk and everything where the leaf springs are is really nice. Good sturdy car, I think. We're kind of doing an economy build on this because I'm not a huge fan of the modern cars today. So we wire brushed this, sprayed it down with brake cleaner and wiped it all off, and then put a couple of coats of satin Rust-Oleum on there. And we did the bushings and the control arms, upper and lower, were pretty bad. Mostly the upper ones were about half gone. They were just flopping around the upper control arm. So rather than try to get the bushings out of the old control arms, which is always a really good time, I went for an economy tubular control arm setup from E-Motor USA, which is an American company, but I believe they import these from China and distribute them. Kind of a nice, nicer than the old factory ones, stamped ones. I just cleaned up my stock springs and spray painted those silver. We put some new China shocks on there that look really nice, and cleaned up and painted the brake drums. Really difficult time getting the drums off of there. Ruined a dead blow mallet, beating on those bad boys. In the market for a new one of those, but the sand ain't falling out of it yet, and this side's still good, sort of. What else? Oh, these control arms, the lower ones, I had to put a jack in between the back portion where the bushings go and spread them apart 1/8 of an inch to get them to fit. They would not go on there no matter how hard I tried. Couldn't beat them on, nothing. So just a little stuck this little jack in between there and just went to town. Shot out one time. Kind of scary. Yeah, got them on there though. Beats the heck out of sending them back and trying to get something different. That's never fun. So that's where we're at on Project Nova. I think we covered the highlights on that. So we'll let you go for now. And you folks have yourself a wonderful evening, supper time, dinner time, Christmas, New Year's, and we will talk at you later. Later.